Hey folks, it's Lauren from Snowy's here with the Darche Quick Cube Ensuite. It is a super quick setup, instant up frame. It's super spacious and has plenty of versatility to use as either a toilet, shower tent or changing room. So your Darche Quick Cube will come in this nifty little storage bag here. It's got a couple of compression straps to take up any slack in the bag. It packs at about 110 centimeters long by about 20 centimeters tall and 17 centimeters wide. And it weighs in at around about 6 kilos. So here's one I've prepared earlier. Your external dimensions are 155 centimeters square at the foot. And the overall tent height itself is 215 centimeters. Internally, you also have a maximum head height of 205 centimeters. So on the outside here, we've got these quick clips to go on the frame, and in each four corners, we've got this aluminium carabiner here, just to make sure the frame and the tent inner themselves are never going to separate. On the sides here, we have these nice bright blue guy ropes, which are easy to see even in the dark. Make sure you're not going to trip over. And there is one of these on each of the four corners. And all three of the side walls and the back wall are just the solid material here. We have no windows or anything like that on the sides. And at the top, we have a couple of little mesh vents, but I'll head inside the tent and we'll have a better look at those. So the doorway here has these nice bright blue pull zip toggles and a nice U-shaped door, which you can roll up and stow away. Got this elastic strap on the inside here. We'll just hook that over the top, and the same on the other side. Now onto these mesh roof vents, you can see I've got one open already here for you, and this one over here is closed. So it's just a matter of zipping down either of those sides and giving the little panel a roll up and hook that toggle across there. Now on the roof, we also have this hook up the top here. If you're using it as a changing room or a toilet tent, you can hang a lantern off that, but it's also really awesome to hang a shower head on. Whilst we're here talking about this hook at the top, a really common question we get on our ensuite tents is, can I use a shower bag with it? Generally, most ensuite tents won't actually hold up to the weight of, say, a 20-litre bag of water hanging off it. Whilst the Quick Cube probably might deal with that weight quite well, the actual shower bag itself, once it's suspended, will probably sit at about 40 centimeters long on average, which means that the actual shower nozzle itself won't be down or will be sitting around about here on your body. So that's just one thing to take into consideration. In the back corner here, we've got another little loop which you can use to hang stuff on, or possibly even thread a shower hose through that there. Along the back wall, we have this webbing strap here, which you can use to hang your clothes on, or a towel or something like that. And on either corner, we have these small little plastic rings. I'll show you what they're for in a minute. On the side here, we have a couple of mesh storage pockets, and you also get this mesh bag as well. We're not really sure what it's for. You could use it to store your toilet paper or your dirty laundry, or even hang your toiletries up somewhere with that one. Now we'll come down to the floor section here. As you can see, we've got this solid panel in the middle with a border of mesh around it. Now this floor can actually also be removable here if we unhook this corner, and I'll do this one as well. Now back to those little black rings I talked about. We just take the hooks of the corner of the floor there and hook that one up. And then we'll go over to the other side and hook that one in as well. And that stows our floor away. So whilst this is our display model, it's a bit dusty and things like this, but this can also double as a protection for your clothes or your towel. Now, the reason why you might not want to use this is if you are using it as a shower and you've sort of dug a bit of a drainage hole, or possibly even if you've got a long drop toilet and you want to sit this over the top of that. So whilst we're chatting about the floor, down the bottom here, the materials of the floor here are 110 GSM polyethylene woven floor, like a tarp here. And that's the same with that lift up floor panel here. We've got that same polyethylene panel in the middle. And then we've obviously got the mesh panels, as I mentioned before. Now the frame itself of the Quick Cube is a coated steel frame. And we've got all these plastic joins and hubs and knuckles to help keep the tent nice and light, whilst the roof poles themselves are a fiberglass pole. Now all the hooks, apart from the 4 aluminium carabiners that I mentioned earlier, all of the hooks are a plastic easy clip on and off hook that are attached by a nice thick webbing that's also reinforced on these tabs here. The material of the tent is a 68 denier polyester with this silver coating on the inside, which acts as a bit of a privacy filter as well. So another really common question we get on our ensuite tents, and particularly this one, is how much privacy does it give you, especially at night time and when maybe you're using a light on the inside. So I'll just grab this light we've got here and we'll have a bit of a look of how that goes. So here I am with an overhead lantern or a light. So as you can see, there might be a little bit of shadow and movement that you can see on the screen, but nothing defining or showing a clear silhouette at all. If I move the lantern down to the side, you get a little bit more of an obvious shadow. It is daylight here in the store, obviously, so at night time that might be a bit more pronounced. Even though it's not see-through, it's probably something to keep in mind when you are placing your light inside the ensuite. So this is your run through of the Darche Quick Cube ensuite tent. You can get it at snowies.com.au at our lowest prices every day. If you found this video helpful, give us a like. If you've got any questions or comments, chuck them below. You can head here to subscribe or here for more helpful videos. Catch you later, Snowies fam.